Hello everybody, PRECIZIONX here. I just wanted to show you where I've been doing my cave diving. So if this was my house, the first cave that I went into, which swerves around there and comes out around right there. This second cave is the first one that I found that goes quite extensively. I still have not come close to exploring it, not the full thing. I have come quite a ways. As you can see, I've mapped out a lot of the way with wooden stairs, and they go to particular areas of interest. So this first one is the first dungeon that I found, which is a skeleton spawner. The second dungeon that I found is over around this way, and also is a skeleton spawner. And I have found lots of materials, lots of iron. I have about half a chest full of redstone, even after what I've used to make the wheat farm. That one was the second skeleton spawner. The other dungeons that I found are in another cave system that connects to this one, but I'm going to show you just part of the path. Down this way is the second ravine, and this ravine actually had quite a lot of diamond. I could tell, or I could see from the top of it. So I made my way down there to get the diamonds, which is this ravine here. And also in this corner right there where you can see the wood, that is where I found my first set of underground rail tracks and mine shafts that are pre-generated in the world. So from venturing through those, of course, I found more diamond, and I found my first cave spider spawner, which is all the way down here at the end. Unfortunately, there's only one of them close by. I'm trying to find another one, another area where I possibly have two cave spider spawners next to each other, and I can make an experience and farm for eyes, the spider's eyes, for use in potion making. But this is it right here, and the other one is in another cave system that does connect to this one, but it's a bit lengthy, so I'm going to do a quick cut and get out of this cave and show you where the other cave is. Okay, we're out of the cave now. Now behind this farm of mine is where the second cave system that I found and explored is. The cave systems do connect to each other. It is quite extensive. It's been several days worth of spelunking, but it has a nice lake on top of it, and there is the down entrance. But I also want to show you the top of this area. I cut off the edge right here to let it flow down into here, but here is another ravine. This one much bigger and open on the top than the other one on the other side. I don't remember putting torches over there. I'll have to go investigate that. So down here is the next cave system. And this is... oh, hello, friend. Get some, wonder where he spawned from. Maybe places where it's a little bit too dark. I'll have to go back and fix. Spots where you see areas of 9 torches by 9 torches is where I have found and killed a slime. So I know that around this area is a slime-friendly chunk, and eventually, when I get to the point where I need to start harvesting slime, I can come to these chunks and maybe make some sort of trap system. So this one is the first zombie spawner that I found, and as you can see, I've done a little modifications to it. So this one is fairly big. It was completely covered with sand. So once I cleared out the sand, I took and carved out the floor of it and placed a water source block to fall down into here. Let me turn that sound down just a bit. So from here I can farm the zombies, though it is slow process. All the items and the experience bubbles that don't pop through there get pushed through the water current to this block right here, which then I can just jump into and collect. So it is not a very efficient one, but it is the first mob experience farm that I've done. I don't use it too much, not yet, but it is here just for the fact that when I do go into the nether and start gathering some blaze rods to do some potion making and doing more enchantments and other materials like that, I might utilize these farms a lot more. The first one I want to try and at least do is the spider farm. But we'll have to see if I can find a better one than the one I found earlier. And this is also a very extensive cave system. Goes on for more than I've explored. Every time I come down, I find a new arc and I get completely sidetracked. This is that ravine I showed you earlier. And my last dungeon is over in this direction. Down the wooden stairs we go. I always like to keep a stack of wooden stairs on me when I go cave diving. That way, if I find something, you can get lost very easily. So these are fairly good markers for me. You can also use signs or some other form of marking. Some people place torches when they're going down into an area. They put them on the right or left side of the wall, whichever you're choosing. And then when they get lost, they go follow them all the way back up. Make sure you don't forget which side is your side for putting up, or for climbing up and for climbing down. That's also a handy trick. When I always go cave diving, I carry tools with me, and I also always carry a stack of wood. The reason I carry a stack of wood and not a stack of stone or soil is because you can take this and put it into here and get actual wooden planks. So if you need a lot of materials, this is a very small, compact way to carry four blocks of space of materials if you need scaffolding for something. If I'm going for long cave runs, I'll actually take with me a crafting table and a stack of iron as well, and that will cut down on my space used up by items. The downside to that is it takes longer because every time you break something you have to build a new tool. And for me, I'm not doing it on this world because when my inventory gets filled up, I usually go back home and farm my watermelon, and which is what I now use as my main source of food. And because I regularly mine the watermelon and harvest that, I harvest more than I ever will need, and so far that is my main food source. Once now that I have a formidable wheat farm, my next step is to improve my animal breeding and sort them into different pens, and then start breeding animals and use that as my primary food source, most likely. But I will still also always have the watermelon as a backup. Well, I hope you liked today's episode, and let me know if you have any ideas for that I can do in this world. I also haven't shown you yet, but I do have a way up to the Bulbage Mountain, or the Mountains of Bulbage. It is a hidden place underneath this waterfall, and my food meter has gone down and I can no longer sprint. So give me a second. As you can see, you can kind of see it from here, but it is fairly hidden, especially at nighttime. And it is dark. I don't know if mobs never actually come out here when I wasn't building, but mobs could potentially spawn in there. I do have a quick drop set up so that I can just jump straight down onto that. And there are some caves inside here that I haven't fully explored, but at the very top of this mountain you do have a pretty nifty view of our entire place so far. So over in the distance there is the sugarcane farm. Not very pretty, but it's functional. The wheat farm, the house, the first cave I showed you, and the second cave is right over there. So I have not explored in any other direction yet, just only in my surrounding area, but I would like to go and possibly find some more sand biome if I can find one. That way I can start using some glass in some of my projects, but that might be a while. Well, hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any ideas. Thank you.